was on her, and she, on her knees, through the whole Mass and through the whole procession.
They sang the whole rosary during the procession.
Yes.
They didn't talk.
Yes. Well, now it's different. Now it's all different. Yeah.
They,
It'll never be like that again. It's over. It's gone.
That was never brought out.
Well,
but those women that came from Chicago who knew anybody here in Blue Island, my aunt used to come, Sister Gable's mother, Gable used to come. On the feast day, we got a treat to get pop. We never had pop in our life. Only on the Feast of St. Donatus we had it.
Special day. Special day. So you said the saint was encased in glass when it first... Did it come from Italy or was it bought here?
It was brought here.
He's taking it on the camera. He's taping it. What we're saying.
And it was in glass?
In a glass case.
He's taping it.
When did they take it off?
No,
Wait
a minute. When they made the new church.
She's in media. It don't go away. It's over
She
there.
wasn't there.
When they made the new church on New Street, they removed the statue. They had to remove the statue from there. Plus, when they got to the church, this floor, second floor, they had to cut the tire to make it go through.
Oh, that's right. It was on the second. Yeah. Okay.
Oh yeah. See, there was a 2 stories. The first floor, you just had your activities or whatever. The second floor were classrooms, and the third floor were fun. The second floor was church, or our church for
the church was on the second floor all the time till they built a new church.
The new church.
It was always on the second floor. The third floor was school.
The church, and the third floor was school.
When I went to school there?
Yeah. The third floor was school.
Third floor.
Oh yeah, third floor was school.
Yeah,
well, that's right. We had to go up the stairs and then okay, I'm confused.
The second floor was the church. And when they had a funeral, we couldn't even move because they could hear us upstairs.
Yeah.
You know, when they put birds and kids running,
we had to be quiet because we started giving gym classes in class while we're trying to study.
That was a beautiful church with the marble and the communion rail and the marble altar and the floor and all that. That was beautiful.
My brother Dan was the first marriage there. My brother Dan was the first marriage there.
Who?
My brother Dan and Julie.
Really?
It's in the book.
Julie.
Julia and my brother Dan. They went on a Saturday. They didn't have a big do all the stuff that they do now.
Oh.
All these folks. They
Now
got
it's
married
big
quietly.
fiesta, now it's different.
In those days, they didn't have a mass, a nuptial mass. They just had a service.
A ceremony type thing. I remember that.
Oh, they got the blessing from the priest.
Yeah, it was no
It was the
big.
important thing.
In those days.
That was their marriage.
So your brother was the first one. What year was that? Got married?
Marge found it in the book. I didn't read that part.
Okay.
In the,
wow.
So anyway.
He told me. My sister told me about it. That my brother Dan was the first marriage. But they didn't have a big to do. You know, all the girls and all the frills and all that stuff.
Then I bet they went to Eagles Hall.
Probably.
Everybody went to Eagles Hall. Yeah.
If you knew my brother Dan, you wouldn't have nothing. Because he was a quiet man.
I don't remember him. I remember Julie, but I don't remember Dan.
Quiet man. Didn't want any fuss.
So you've seen a lot of priests come and go, huh? Seen a lot of priests and sisters come and go in St. Donatus.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
what's next?
Was it always the Servite order that was there?
Yeah. There were,
think so.
there were priests from
It was always Servite,
all
yes.
Italian. The ones that when they took over
Yeah.
were Servite. But there were other priests before that. They were all secular
Was the
priests.
same order? Oh, secular.
Belonged to the diocese. They came here to say Mass for our people.
Okay. And now we have the missionary priests. Now the
Yeah.
missionaries.
Comboni.
And Bonis.
The Servite was Father Mondino from Assumption Church in Chicago. Took the train there, got off right in front of our house on this Illinois Central track, Baruch and Winchester. Got off that track and went straight to church. I was in church before him. And I dusted the benches. He would light the stove. After Mass, he would go and visit those 2 old people that lived in the house on the corner in Winchester before he went on the train again, back to Chicago.
Were you a nun then?
No.
You
I
weren't
was
in the order
a
then?
kid.
You were a kid?
I was a kid. I was only 8 years old.
Ah, and you used to be in
8 years
church
old.
first.
I was only 8 or 9 years old.
Yeah.